A mouse lived in a windmill in old Amsterdam. A windmill with a mouse in, and he wasn't grousing. He sang every morning, how lucky I am, living in a windmill in old Amsterdam. I saw a mouse, where? There on the stair. Where on the stair? Right there. A little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity-clop on the stair. Oh yeah, this mouse, he got lonesome. He took him a wife. A windmill with mice in, it's hardly surprising. She sang every morning, how lucky I am, living in a windmill in old Amsterdam. I saw a mouse, where? There on the stair. Where on the stair? Right there. A little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity-clop on the stair. Oh yeah. First they had triplets and then they had twins. A windmill with twins in, triplets and twins in. They sang every morning, how lucky we are, living in a windmill in Amsterdam, yeah. I saw a mouse, where? There on the stair. Where on the stair? Right there. A little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity-clop on the stair. Oh yeah. The daughters got married and so did the sons. The windmill had christenings when no one was listening. They all sang in chorus, how lucky we am, living in a windmill in old Amsterdam. I saw a mouse, where? There on the stair. Where on the stair? Right there. A little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity-clop on the stair. Oh yeah. A mouse lived in a windmill so snug and so nice. There's nobody there now but a whole lot of mice. If your mind is in a dither and your heart is in a haze, I'll haze your dither and dither your haze with the magic phrase. If you're chased around by trouble and you're followed by a jinx, I'll jinx your trouble and trouble your jinx in less than 40 winks. Oh, salakadoola, manchikaboola, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Put 'em together and what have you got? Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Salakadoola, manchikaboola, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. It'll do magic, believe it or not, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Now, salakadoola means manchikaboola-roo, but the thingamabob that does the job is bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. See, salakadoola, manchikaboola, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Put 'em together and what have you got? Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Salakadoola means manchikaboola-roo, but the thingamabob that does the job is bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
Salakadoola, manchikaboola, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Put 'em together and what have you got?
Once a lonely caterpillar sat and cried to a sympathetic beetle by his side.
I got nobody to hug. I'm such an ugly bug.
Then the spider and the dragonfly replied, if you're serious and want to win a bride, come along with us to the glorious annual Ugly Bug Ball. Come on, let's crawl to the Ugly Bug Ball. Oh, what a happy time we'll have there, one and all at the Ugly Bug Ball. While the crickets clicked the tricky melodies, all the ants were fancy dancing with the fleas. Ugh. Then up from under the ground, the worms came squirming around. Oh, they danced until their legs were nearly lame. Every little crawling creature you could name. Everyone was glad, oh, what a time they had. They were so happy they came. Come on, let's crawl up to the Ugly Bug Ball. Oh, what a happy time we'll have there, one and all at the Ugly Bug Ball. And then our caterpillar saw a pretty queen. She was beautiful in yellow, black, and green. He said,
would you care to dance?
their dancing led to romance. Then she sat upon his caterpillar knees, and he gave his caterpillar queen a squeeze. Soon they'll honeymoon, they'll build a big cocoon, thanks to the Ugly Bug Ball. Come on, let's crawl up to the Ugly Bug Ball. Oh, what a swinging time we'll have there, one and all at the Ugly Bug Ball. Ball.
That's all.
Annabelle counts up to 4 at the close of the bedroom door. Then she opens her eyes and discovers that she's in a magical forest of peppermint trees. She could fly if she wanted to, but instead Annabelle stands on her head. Annabelle counts up to 5, and lions and tigers arrive, while chimpanzees dance to an oom-papa band. A clown in a top hat takes Annabelle's hand. She could ride on an elephant if she chose, but Annabelle wiggles her toes. In a balloon which is blue and yellow, she may take a trip to the moon. The man in the moon is a friendly fellow, saying, well, Annabelle, come back soon. Then sometimes to make herself laugh, she counts up to 5.5, which is one of the world's most astonishing tricks. It's a bit more than 5 and a bit less than 6. As I tiptoe away from her bedroom door. Annabelle counts up to 4. Good night, Annabelle. Sleep tight, Annabelle. I love to go a-wandering along the mountain track, and as I go I love to sing, my knapsack on my back. Valderie, Valdera, 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 Valderie, Valdera, my knapsack on my back. I love to wander by the stream that dances in the sun. So joyously it calls to me, come join my happy song. Valderie, Valdera, 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 Valderie, Valdera, come join my happy song. I wave my hat to all I meet, and they wave back to me. And blackbirds call so loud and sweet from every greenwood tree. Valderie, Valdera, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, from every greenwood tree. And overhead the skylarks wing, they never rest at home. But just like me, they love to sing as o'er the world we roam. Now, Valderie, Valdera, 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 Valderie, Valdera, as o'er the world we roam. Oh, may I go a-wandering until the day I die. Oh, may I always laugh and sing beneath God's clear blue sky. Valderie, Valdera, 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 Valderie, Valdera, beneath God's clear blue sky. A four-legged friend, a four-legged friend, he'll never let you down. He's honest and faithful right up to the end. That wonderful 1, 2, 3, four-legged friend. A woman's like cactus, and cactus can hurt, 'cause she's just a tight-waisted, winky-eyed flirt. She'll soon have your land and your pride and your gold, and bury you deep long before you grow old. But a four-legged friend, a four-legged friend, why, he'll never let you down. He's honest and faithful right up to the end. That wonderful 1, 2, 3, four-legged friend. Now, a two-legged hombre is worthless as sand. He'll smile like a saint with a gun in his hand. He'll promise to stick by your side all your life, but he also has promised the same to your wife. But a four-legged friend, a four-legged friend, he'll never let you down. He's honest and faithful right up to the end. That wonderful 1, 2, 3, four-legged friend. Who carries your burden, who carries your load on tumbleweed land or a long dusty road? Who asks you no questions and tells you no lies? That four-legged friend with the two honest eyes. A four-legged friend, my four-legged friend, he'll never let you down. He's honest and faithful right up to the end. That wonderful 1, 2, 3, four-legged friend. Oh, soldier, soldier, will you marry me with your musket, fife, and drum? Oh, no, pretty maid, I cannot marry you, for I have no coat to put on, I have no coat to put on. So off to the tailor she did go as fast as she could run, and she bought him a coat from a tailor of note, and the soldier put it on, the soldier put it on. Oh, soldier, soldier, will you marry me with your musket, fife, and drum? Oh, no, pretty maid, I cannot marry you, for I have no pants to put on, I have no pants to put on. So back to the tailor she did go as fast as she could run, and she bought him a pair of the finest there, and the soldier put them on, the soldier put them on. Oh, soldier, soldier, will you marry me with your musket, fife, and drum? Oh, no, pretty maid, I cannot marry you, for I have no hat to put on, I have no hat to put on. So off to the hatter she did go as fast as she could run, and she bought him a hat, a fine silk hat, and the soldier put it on, and the soldier put it on. Up, up, 2, 3. Now, soldier, soldier, will you marry me with your musket, fife, and drum? Oh, no, pretty maid, I cannot marry you. I've a wife and baby at home, at home. I've a wife and a baby at home. There once was an ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown, And the other birds in so many words said, get out of town. Get out. Get out. Get out of town. And he went with a quack and a waddle and a quack and a flurry of eider down. Oh, that poor little ugly duckling went wandering far and near, but at every place they said to his face, now, get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. And he went with a quack and a waddle and a quack and a very unhappy tear. All through the winter time he hid himself away, ashamed to show his face, afraid of what others might say. All through the winter in his lonely clump of weed, till a flock of swans spied him there and very soon agreed, you're a very fine swan indeed.
Squawk, quack, a squawk, a
You're a swan. Take a look at yourself in the lake and you'll see. And he looked and he saw and he said,
quack, a squawk, I'm a squawk, a wild, wild boy.
I'm not such an ugly duckling, no feathers all stubby and brown. For in fact these birds in so many words said,
Oh,
the best in town.
oh boy,
The best,
oh boy,
the best,
oh,
the best in town. Not a quack, not a quack, or a waddle or a quack, but a glide and a whistle and a snowy white back and a head so noble and high. Say, who's an ugly duckling? Not I. Not I. I'm not a bat or a rat or a cat. I'm not a gnu or a kangaroo. I'm not a goose or a moose on the loose.
I am a mole and I live in a hole.
I'm not a cow or a chow or a sow. I'm not a snake or a hake or a drake. I'm not a flea or a wee chimpanzee.
I am a mole and I live in a hole.
Yak, yak, quack, quack, fried ball to roast. You're the slick chick I dig the most. I'm not a ram or a clam or a lamb. I'm not a hog or a frog or a dog. I'm not a bus or a hippopotamus.
I am a mole and I live in a hole. I am a mole and I live in a hole.
Yak, yak, quack, quack, fried boiled to roast. You're the slick chick who I dig the most. I'm not a ram or a clam or a lamb. I'm not a hog or a frog or a dog. I'm not a bus or a hippopotamus.
I am a mole and I live in a hole. I am a mole and I live in a hole. I am a mole and I live in a hole.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. That old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw a-plowing through the ragged skies and up a cloudy draw. Yippee-yi-yay! Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns was black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as he thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard and he heard the mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yay! Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught him yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. Yippee-yi-yay! Yippee-yi-oh! Ghost riders in the sky. The riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride. But trying to catch that devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-oh, ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as it peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on a hilltop sat combing her hair his fair hippopotamine maid. The hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. The fair hippopotama he aimed to entice from a seat on a hilltop above. As she hadn't got a ma to give her advice, came tiptoeing down to her love. Like thunder the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang as they met. His innamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud. Now more hippopotami began to convene on the banks of that river so wide. I wonder now, what am I to say of this scene that ensued by the Shalimar side? They dived all at once with an ear-splitting splosh, then rose to the surface again. A regular army of hippopotami, all singing this haunting refrain. Mud, 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 glorious mud, 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 nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and there let us wallow in glorious mud, glorious mud.